Hey everyone, friends, Mozart here. So, congrats again to everyone who went long. My last take profit was closed at 117,390, where I had left 50% of my position. So, what's happening now? Where's the next entry point? And in general, how do I see the chart? Right now, with Bitcoin, we've reached the upper boundary of the previous channel, before Trump started acting up. Well, this channel was formed, this one here, before Trump started messing around with tariffs after his inauguration. So, we're at the upper boundary. The approach to the boundary is strong, it's a sharp move. What's happening in practice? More often in these situations, plus even the RSI seems to be trying to break above 70, although again, we'll see how today closes. But yesterday's volume was above average, a pretty solid volume with a close above the 2-month of 4, both the current and previous Camarilla pivots, if anyone's interested. And the second option that I see here right now. Here's the previous upward channel, sharp, steep, green, a good channel. So, retesting this channel is the correction target, if there is one. That's the maximum correction target. It might not even reach the retest. That's what I see on the chart right now. Again, as it usually happens in practice. Either we stay here, trade around this area for a while, maybe even not for long, and then shoot higher. Like, straight to the targets I mentioned in yesterday's video, almost right up to 125 immediately. But then, we still come back here anyway. So, I don't want to bet on this scenario right now. Yeah, right here I could have done it. Or more precisely, right here, when we went up, I could have done it, everything was just getting started then. Now, taking the risk is, well, it's debatable. So right now, at least for myself and for the public channel, I'm considering two long options. Let me give you a limit order now. But if we go straight up there right away, I'll move this limit order up to catch a retest of at least something. And then, with a high probability, we'll still come back to retest it and that limit order will get triggered. Yes, it'll be higher than the one I'm giving you now, but in my opinion, that's safer. We'll set the limit order there as well. You can check where to place the limit order based on the 4-hour chart. Here's the setup. 1, 2 candles. Here's the low, taking into account all the false breakouts and wicks. Let's say it'll be somewhere around 114, 115, that's the edge of the correction for now, if it goes there, for example. If we're talking about a quick correction, where would I not exactly the edge of the correction, but the spot where I'd really want to buy, just like that. Just like that, something interesting, yeah, with a bit of a cushion. Well, damn, I don't know. Let's say, like this, just for the sake of it. At least something. Alright, 115,900, whatever. Let's just leave it like that for now. Not far from the current price. 115,900. We'll set the stop using the same method. 1, 2, 3. So the stop ends up right here, yeah. Just like I set all my other stops. So that comes out to 105,680. And let's set the take profit at 1-to-1. Honestly, I don't care where the take is. We'll figure it out as we go. 8, 26,100. Let's set it at 26,090 for now. Because for now, the maximum targets are up to 130. That's what it looks like, and that's acceptable overall. And 1-to-1 works for me. I trade Bitcoin with large volume, and that suits me. So that's the kind of trade we're looking at. In other words, the limit order isn't far off. Either we reach it now, consolidate here somehow, and then move on. Or we go here first, but eventually come back over here anyway, in which case I'll move the limit order here. That way, it'll be safer in my opinion. That's for Bitcoin. Now, about altcoins. We broke through 900 billion. That's it. The minimum target has been met. How did we break through? Let's take a look. We broke through 900 billion pretty well. It's one of the largest volumes on Total 3 since May 12th and April 7th, which was the real turning point. We broke through the 200 moving average, R3, and came right up strong to R4. Not bad. The target of 1 trillion remains unchanged. I'm not touching the medium-term portfolio table. Ethereum. I did add an entry point for a long on Ethereum. I don't know, because for now, there's strong resistance for Ethereum at 3,200. So all of this needs to be cleared out. And right here will be the level for Ethereum. There should be a reaction down from it, from that level. And here we'll see what kind of reaction it will be. A scenario with a breakout to new highs is only possible in one case, or rather two, either a reaction at the level, or we break through it strongly with volume. For now, I don't see any significant volume here for us to break through it forcefully and stay above. That's it. We're heading for an all-time high. Or we get a corrective reaction, pull back, and then break through this level again. We are going to ATH. Two options. For now, 3 to 200 is the optimum. This is from what I see. I don't want to do anything further with the Ether for now. Well, 3 or 300, taking into account all the stakes, let's say, as I wrote, yes, in the Telegram channel. Here, what else interesting can be said? Solana. Well, Solana looks questionable for now. I wouldn't get involved. Well, at least not for a long time. I wish it would hit 170, or better yet 175. Coming out here is good. Let's go and close all these holes along Solana, right up to the mark of 240, 250. It's still unclear. PEPE. Alright, let's put it another way. PEPE. We need to see how this week closes. If we close right here with good volume, and the volume could still pick up, it's better to close above the mark of 0.00137, 0.0014. That would be perfect. Then yes, we'll probably go and ride that hype. And it's likely we'll close up to here, and maybe even up to here. But the optimal target for PEPE is 0.00175, 0.00176. Anything higher is questionable. The maximum is 0.0021. Well, Cardano, if someone is holding Cardano. You also need to wait and see how this week closes for Cardano. If we close at least like this, there will be at least some hope. But the higher we close, the better. The higher the volume we show, the better. It'd be great if we close above the 0.75, 0.76 mark. If we close here, that would be really good. That's a long from levels or a pullback to this level. That's Cardano. But the week isn't closed, we wait. So, if we close here, the potential target will be right here, up to here. 1.13. But not right now. We're waiting to see how the week closes. That's all.